Felicity from Get Your Rock Out here with the lovely Becky from Domenica. How are you doing today?
Good, feeling good, ready to rock.
Wonderful. And you've had quite a long flight over here, so are you just about recovered?
Yeah, well, we came from Los Angeles, so it was a pretty solid flight, but I don't know, I would not rather be anywhere else, so we're ready to go.
Wonderful. And we are, of course, at Hard Rock Hell. Are there any bands that you're really looking forward to seeing that you hope you catch?
You know, people kind of think that Los Angeles has a hard rock scene because, you know, back in the 80s when it was like, you know, Guns N' Roses and Motley Crue and all that, but these days it doesn't really anymore.
Wow.
So we were just looking forward to being able to come and mingle with other hard rock bands and the hard rock fans, like everybody in general. It's a really cool time.
How incredible. No, I would have thought that it had a fantastic rock scene out there.
Yeah, I mean, once upon a time, but unfortunately not anymore.
Probably like most places around, actually.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Yeah.
So yeah, this weekend, you know, you're playing a bit later. The atmosphere is amazing here. Have you been able to check out the stage and stuff yet?
Yeah, well, we just loaded in. It looks good. Everybody's having a great time, so I can't wait.
Wonderful. And do you get pre-show nerves, or are you generally pretty chilled out?
You know, the only time I've ever been nervous ever was once when Steven Tyler walked into our rehearsal room in Los Angeles and stood in the back like this watching. We were at, I guess we were rehearsing it, this was a couple months ago, they were doing the new Aerosmith in the same building, and he opened the door, stood against it like this, and my heart just sank because that was like my first rock and roll influence, and I love Aerosmith, so it's like, holy sh...
Did you hold it together okay then?
You know what I did? And he walked in, he was like, yeah! And then he walked out. I was like, what just happened? I'm from Canada. This doesn't happen in Canada.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, so.
Just amazing, really. You can't ask for a better kind of you know, appreciation than that.
Yeah, you know? But yeah, that's the only time that I've ever, I think, really been totally nervous. But I mean, I just love what I do. It's like coming, and everybody that's there, they don't want you to do bad. They don't want you to like fail. They spent money on the tickets. Everyone wants to have a good time. So it's like a really good, you know, vibe, a really good community.
Wonderful. And you've got a very, very limited edition 6-track EP coming out soon. So tell us all about that.
Yeah, well, I mean, the album's been done for quite some time. We've been piecing together distribution and our deals around the world. So the whole album actually came out in Japan last month, and it's doing really well. Unfortunately, our global release isn't going to be happening till later in 2013. I'm just like, come on, I just want to release it already. But I figured, you know, we're coming to all the way from Los Angeles to Wales. There's 4,000 hard rock fans here. Let's just throw something out there. So we made very limited run, and I can't wait to see what the reaction is. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, I mean, are you purely giving them out here? Have you been giving out a couple along the way?
No, this is the first release of them here. So we might, if there's any left over, we'll do some internet sales maybe. But yeah,
good stuff. I feel honoured to have a copy already. And so the new album, I mean, when can we expect it here in the UK for all your UK fans?
Yeah, well, I mean, right now it's looking as though we're going to be doing Europe and UK around March, April. So I guess until then, unless you're at Hard Rock Hell and you get a copy of this limited edition EP.
See, this is obviously the place to be. If you're not at Hard Rock Hell, you should be.
It's awfully unfortunate, but we'll forgive you this time.
And so are you kind of planning on backing it up with UK European tours as well?
Yeah, well, we're going to be going over to Germany probably in February, and then, yeah, hopefully we can tag in some more UK dates in and around then as well, yeah.
And have you had much experience with the UK music scene before?
You know, not really. I mean, Domenica's been around since 2004, and we came once, and we played at like the Borderline Club in London, and did a couple little things around, but I mean, we're pretty much UK virgins, so this is like a big weekend for us. It's gonna be good.
And do you have a country at the moment that you look forward to playing more than anywhere else, that you just know that you're going to get an exceptional fan reaction?
Well, Japan. I mean, I love playing in Japan. And Canada, because it's my home country, so that's always good.
Brilliant. The music scene nowadays, it's very technologically. Obviously, words are not quite working today. It's very technology based. Yeah. Do you think that you, kind of as a band, would have done as much as you have done if it weren't for that side of things, or are you one of these people that really wishes it was back the way it was?
You know, I'm really split on that. I'm really split on that because I feel like because it's so easy, which is fantastic for so many reasons, but because it's so easy, there's also this element of like, it's not that special to a lot of people. Like, the value of it isn't as great because anybody can just get a Pro Tool system, auto-tune vocals, and put some like crap record out, and then spam people on the internet. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, you get what you get. I was born in the era, you know, people bought music all my life, you know, saving up your money, go buy music, and then, you know, now that's not, you know, what happens anymore. It was my generation that did it. It's not the one before or the one after. It's like we did it, so I don't know.
Difficult.
Yeah.
And you tour pretty much all the time. You tour a lot and you tour everywhere.
Yeah, well, we did for a long time. For quite a few years, it was pretty mayhem. But then, you know, we went to the studio, which was a very intense process, much more so than the first album. So we got some time off, but now I'm restless. You know, just want to get back into the van and cruise around. Hopefully a bus this time around would be nice. Upgrade.
And so do you enjoy being on the road then?
Oh yeah, it's so fun. I mean, I'm lucky, you know, my bandmates are all really fun and we have some good laughs, so it's good.
Brilliant. And what do you miss most about home when you're away?
What do I miss most about home? Honestly, not a ton, because I think Los Angeles is just like, I don't know, I just love living there. But I do miss seasons, so this bit of chilliness is actually filling a little bit of a void I've been feeling lately for seasons.
Well, I think you're the only person that's
I
come here and said, I really hope it's cold.
I can see my breath.
Well, in that case, we'll hope for some snow for you as well, just to really complete it up. We did actually nearly get snowed in here a couple of years
it's like
ago.
a deep freeze. I'm like, yes! Yeah, deep freeze holiday. Oh.
No, there's something magical about it, and especially when you can see the mountains and stuff, and they've got snow. But then you try and drive home, and it's
well, I mean,
not pleasant.
I grew up like my whole life. I've only been living in Los Angeles for like 2-3 years, so you know, I'm scraping the frost off the windows and all these things. You think that you'd be so happy to get away from that, but after a while, you feel like something's missing because you know you're so used to it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice that I don't have to live with it every day, but you know.
And so, what's it like as a place to live?
LA?
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty hectic, but I mean, like I've met some really talented, amazing people there from all over the world, and I don't think that would have happened anywhere else in North America. So I mean, just getting to collaborate with people that I used to skip high school, you know, to like listen to. Now, you know, we just like hang out in the studio, write songs, and it's the place to be.
Yeah. And you've got a couple of really rather exciting people on the new album as well.
Yeah.
So tell us how on earth that happened and how it came about and what they were like to work with.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I guess from the start, on the first album, Marcos from POD and I co-wrote 3 songs. So he kind of became my bro, and he obviously tours with a lot of bands and does a lot of festivals and knows a lot of people. So he found out that I'm a huge System of a Down fan, like, just, that's like my favorite band ever. And so Scars on Broadway was, you know, touring around, and he knew Domenica from that band from years prior and hooked us up. And so we became really close, and Dom played pretty much all the lead guitar on the new album. And then Gil Sharon, who has like toured with Dillinger Escape Plan and recorded with them, Pucifer, and I know quite a few other projects. He is kind of in the extended circle of friends, and I've always admired him. I just thought, you know, he's one of the best drummers, I think, of my generation. And he was down to come to the studio, even though it's not like crazy mayhem, like thrash metal or whatever, which was cool because I thought maybe he'd think, eh. And then, you know, we were sitting around thinking, well, we've got this amazing drummer. Dom is slaying the lead guitar. I'm like, I did all the rhythm, and then we're like, let's get a bass, you know, cameo. Who can we think of that we would like to play bass? And we just kind of threw it there, like, how about Dave Ellefson? Like, well, why not? And then nobody really knew him. We had like some common acquaintances, so we reached out, and just so happened it was right before they did the Big 4 tour. So he was back in Phoenix for a few days, like 2 days he had off, and he actually took one of those days off to come to Burbank, California, and record some music, which is awesome.
Properly amazing then.
Yeah, you know, I was a little bit starstruck, and that doesn't happen to me very often. I was like, oh my God. So quiet. I was like, why are you so quiet? I'm like,
better than like talking constantly and saying all these awful things.
Yeah, just like kicking yourself like, oh, such a loser.
I do that whenever I get starstruck. I just don't stop talking, and I'm just spouting all this sort of crap. People are just looking at you like,
you walk away like, oh.
Of all the things to mention.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do starstruck well, but silence is a good way.
Yeah, it's a good way to cope.
So yeah, the next kind of 6 to 12 months, obviously you've got the album coming out in various different countries, hopefully touring. So where else can we expect to see you? Are you going to try for the festival season?
Yeah, we'll try for the festival season. Hopefully we can get our album out in time to like make the bookings for those because it's pretty early. But yeah, I mean, we're just going to be hitting the road, doing a little bit more in California and in America than we have in the past. I mean, we typically haven't touched base there very much, but now that we live there. And yeah, just working the new album, putting out some new videos. We've got 2 done already that are set for release pretty soon, and back to the grind. Yeah.
So plenty of places to catch you then.
Yes.
So good. And if people want to find out more about you, where should they head over to?
Well, we've got all of our links at domenicamusic.com. So.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to chat to us today. It's been really good fun. And we'll really, really look forward to the weekend and seeing you.
Absolutely.
So fantastic stuff. Thank you.
Right on.